morning. I swear a lot.
A few days before arriving at District 8. Just another day, just another distortion hunt. A day no different from any other, except for it being the first day of April. Although I don't know if it canonically is in story, but I'm really not trying to track the time frame in Limbus anymore. And I stood there, shoulders slumped, head downcast, watching the sinners trying to work something out. Maybe I had my right hand on my clock, equivalent of a forehead. If this thing in place of my head runs on batteries or something, that's probably where it was, because it was starting to get pretty warm up there.
아니, 왼쪽이 아니고 오른쪽이라니까요? 혹시 저 말고 다른 사람들은 오른쪽이라는 단어의 정의를 잘못 알고 있는 건가요?
I think you're very weird, Ishmael. Who the hell has time to learn the concepts of right and left? Obviously, you do it by angles, right? Degrees of angles, you know? You don't say left, you say 280 degrees. It's supposed to be 270 more precisely, wouldn't it? Whatever.
나는 왼손잡이야.
Oh, is that a thing? Left-handed people, let me know, because I'm right-handed. Do you associate right with your dominant hand in, like, reactionary moments? You know, like, if you don't have time to think about it, someone says, you're right, do you then raise your left, because that's your dominant hand, and that's what you're used to? Or is Yi-sang just being silly?
아니, 그게 아니고...
I think Yi-sang's just being silly.
아이고, 이거 자꾸 스텝이 꼬여서 오른쪽이란 건 알았는데 미안하게 됐구만.
And this is the point where everyone goes, well done, Gregor, well done, good job, good job. You got left from right, totally sorted, mate. Banging. It's easier for him, you know, because his right arm is a bug. I've noticed something, I actually might check it after this, but I swear that Gregor's prosthetic arm, because all of his IDs have a prosthetic arm, changes depending on the ID. I might be crazy on that. I'm not, you know, I'm not holding that to much confidence, but I think in my XCOM playthrough I made the wrong arm a prosthetic, which feels rather silly. But if it turns out it's sometimes a different arm, that would make me feel better, but I don't think it is.
아니, 나는 저 뒤틀림 입장에서 오른쪽인 줄 알았지 뭐야.
Oh, yes, you see, there's that as well. Yeah. Well. Glad to see you're all on the same page. Okay, guys, everyone, let's pull back for now, regroup, and...
야, 됐어. 그냥 하나, 둘, 셋 하고 다 덤벼들자고.
Fuck that, rush 'em. Regroup, and 3.
둘은 까먹으신 걸까요? 아님 생략한 걸까요?
It's Heathcliff, he doesn't have the patience for such things.
이제서 따져볼 의미는 없구려.
Couldn't have put it better myself, to be honest.
히스클리프 씨는 대기 인원으로 두고 좀 더 이상적인 인원으로 다시 시도할 필요가 있겠군요.
Why? It's ironic, actually, because we literally not long ago got, what's their name? Full Stop Heathcliff, whose entire fighting style revolves around falling back to reserves and then coming back again later on. That sort of tactical restraint, as it were, to not just go all in, but like to hang back. How the hell did Heathcliff end up as a fucking Full Stop sniper? Hey, Faust, can you check if the contract's still inked? I don't think any of them can hear my voice.
관리자님, 신뢰를 무릅쓰고 급히 부탁드리겠습니다.
This will be a good test. Oh, I knew Otis still had my back.
째까기 쉬는 소리가 다소 난잡하여 전황 파악이 어렵습니다. 조용히 좀 해주시겠습니까?
This has to be a dream or something. There's no way Otis would say that to Dante.
방해, 시태.
Out of my way, clockhead. Man. What's gotten into them today? They're refusing to listen to a word I'm saying. I wonder if they'll finally learn to work with me once I force them to walk in each other's shoes. I guess frustration pushed me to say those words out loud. With that, I looked briefly away from the battle, only to realize that someone was staring right at me. Hi, Charon. Shouldn't you be on the bus? Oh, I didn't really mean what I said, Charon. I guess you can't hear me anyway.
소원 빌 때는
What, is she the avatar of April Fool's Day or something?
모르게 없게야.
No take backsies. After that cryptic exchange, Charon nonchalantly returned to cleaning Mephistopheles, as if she hadn't even been looking in my direction. So we're going with a classic body swap scenario? Well, I guess this is hardly the first time she said something weird. Surmising that there probably wasn't much to what she said, I slowly turned around to look at the sinners again.
야, 저거 파편이 튕기잖아.
Shrapnels?
거기 조심해. 관리자 양반.
Oh no. I heard the loud and clear clang of something bouncing off a metal plate. Oh? My vision flashed black, if such a thing was even possible, and I felt a strong shock to my upper back. Did I fall on my back? I've been clocked. I think I'm fading. Whatever. Thinking was becoming increasingly bothersome anyway. I feel like a slab of lead. Maybe a little nap will lift my spirits. I saw the sinners gathered around me through my blurry, fading vision, and... a star, huh? Between them, a falling star shooting off to somewhere. And after some unknown amount of time...
일어나, 시계 대가리.
Hello, Heathcliff.
일어나 보라니까.
I don't wanna... When did I fall asleep? That must be Heathcliff trying to wake me up. Oh, did I hit my head on something and pass out? I didn't even know a clock head could do that, but here we are.
지금 퍼질러 잘 때가 아니라니까.
5 minutes. Oh, Heathcliff, always dozing off, always so slow to wake up, and he's got the nerve to get mad when I'd like a few more minutes of shut-eye. Yeah, well, I guess that's who Heathcliff is. But that's funny, his voice sounds slightly higher pitched than it usually does.
야, 시계 대가리 깨라고.
Right, okay, yeah. Right, yeah, okay, right, yeah, okay. Hello, Sincleef. Heathclair. Something's wrong, something's not right. Sinclair, was that you? Is everything alright?
이놈이 보기엔
Oh, everything alright, you say?
지금 무슨 일이 없는 것처럼 보이냐?
So the voice actors must have had a field day with this to just act as all the other characters. I think we're gonna get some good lines out of this. Wow, Sinclair, I didn't know you had it in you to pull a prank like this. Wow.
관리자님. 저희 어떻게 하죠?
Amazing. This isn't a prank, is it? Sinclair scowling and muttering all kinds of horrible obscenities. Heathcliff timidly peeking out from some corner in the far back, trembling. Yeah, no, this doesn't make any sense. Whatever is going on here, I gotta get out of here. Fuck this. I jumped to my feet and sprinted full speed to the corridor to look for other sinners. Guys, anyone something's wrong with Heathcliff and Sinclair? I must have ran into someone. Who? Okay, so who's in Ryoshu? I'm gonna say Don Quixote. Ryoshu, sorry, I'm kind of in the middle of a crisis right now. Did you... Wait, why didn't Ryoshu just sidestep me? I looked up from the ground toward Ryoshu and saw her making an expression I don't think she's ever made. No, an expression I don't think she'll ever make.
단테님, 괜찮으신가요?
Is that actually Rhodia, but Ryoshu's voice actor? Because that's nuts. It occurs to me I wouldn't recognize Ryoshu's voice actress in doing any voice other than Ryoshu's standard voice. That's so bizarre.
제가 이 몸엔 익숙하질 않아서 미처 단테님을 피하지 못했네요. 다치신 곳은
Definitely, this leads me to believe that the voice actress for or voice actor for Ryoshu has also voiced other characters because it now sounds familiar. The being that inhabited Ryoshu's body reached out to me with a kindly voice, which is possibly the most terrifying thing you can imagine. What is the meaning of this? Is she threatening to cut off my wrists for my carelessness? Or is this actually happening?
많이 놀라셨죠? 다른 수감자분들은 버스에서 단테님을 기다리고 계세요.
Huh.
자, 제 손을 잡고 단테님, 왜 갑자기 네 발로 짐승처럼 뛰시나요?
Why are you goleming away from me? Terror, heightened by the sheer incomprehensibility of the situation, shot through my body as all warmth drained from my extremities. I couldn't even steady myself on my feet before desperately scrambling away. Tell you what, I just recorded Slay the Princess, and this is more of a psychological horror situation than that game. I've got to get the hell out of... Oh, Oh, shut up. Oh my god, this is the best. This is the best one.
왜 이렇게 늦었어? 우리가 얼마나 찾았는데.
Wait, so is this Rhodia perhaps? Who was Ryoshu? I'm having real trouble identifying them. This expression is so wrong. I need a sticker of that on my Discord server.
있잖아. 일어나니까 다들 뒤죽박죽이 되어 있었다니까.
He's puffing his cheeks. Maso is puffing his cheeks. Hey, Rhodia.
수감자들의 수면 시간 중 원인 불명의 이유로 모든 수감자의 정신이 뒤바뀐 것으로 추정됩니다. 관리자님.
See, Rhodia now sounds more like Ishmael.
발생 추정
But it's obviously Maso. Especially time of occurrences last night.
저것 좀 봐. 특히 표정. 아 웃겨. 그치 단테?
Oh, we're never gonna get to see this again, are we? Holy shit.
발생 추정 시각은 지난.
Now you're doing an impression of Maso of yourself.
웃겨서 못 따라하겠어.
Oh, that's incredible. Funniest thing ever? This? Faust, I need to find Faust.
파우스트는 버스 앞열 좌측 두 번째 좌석에 있습니다.
Thank you, Rosso. Thank you, but can you point it out for me? I can't think straight right now, hearing your voice talking like...
물론입니다, 관리자님.
Oh boy. I couldn't muster the strength to thank him, so I stumbled to the seat that Rhodia pointed me toward. Oh good, and who are you?
관리자.
You please be Don Quixote. Faust, oh what a relief, so you're okay, huh? What's going... I knew it! Who was fucking Ryoshu then? Smiley, calm in the circumstances. I couldn't identify the text. It doesn't matter, this takes precedence. Oh. We are so finished. Of all people, it had to be Don Quixote. Of all people.
하필이라니. 무슨 그런 섭섭한 말을.
We're puffing the cheeks of all the characters who would never puff their cheeks. It's incredible.
그보다 말일세 라리. 본인 파우스트 군의 모습이 되어버리니 신기한 변화를 느끼고 있네.
Wait, you said Faust. Obviously, the original text is different.
무지무지하게 똑똑한 느낌이라고 할지, 눈이 트인 느낌이라 할지.
So is it possible that by being in Faust's body, Don Quixote might have access to the Gesellschaft? I know I'm saying that wrong, I don't care. Or is Don Quixote just being silly because they're inhabiting Faust's body, so they act like they're feeling smarter? Also, what's going to happen with the person who's inhabiting Don Quixote's body, because there's a fucking blood fiend in there? No, let me rephrase that, that's entirely wrong. Don Quixote / Sancho would have moved to a different body. But someone's going to inhabit Don Quixote's body and will be a blood fiend for that duration. Will that have any effect? They're not used to it, perhaps?
마치 눈앞에 그려지듯이 예측할 수 있네. 끝내주는 모험을 펼친 후 시민들의 환호를 받으며 개선하는 용맹한 흰 머리칼. 아니, 노란 머리칼.
These are the rarest facial expressions ever.
그럴 리는 없습니다.
That is unlikely.
다른 정신이 깃들었다 하여 해당 소유자의 지식 혹은 그 너머의 권한까지 전이되지는 않습니다.
I don't know, it seems fairly unprecedented.
또한 방금 말씀하신 것은 예측이 아니라 상상이라 말하는 것이 올바릅니다.
So Faust, what's it like to be short now?
오, 안 그래도 찾고 있었네. 아니, 돈키호테라고 해야 하나?
I suppose.
머릿속에서 자꾸 접근 거부라는 소리가 들리는 것 같은데 본인 무슨 병에 걸린 것인가?
Okay, so you don't have access to the Gesellschaft, fair enough. Gesellschaft? I don't know.
앉아보세요. 아무래도 긴 이야기가 될 것 같습니다.
This will not be a brief discussion. Is this even the time to... Yes, go on. Otis? Wait, no, who are you? There's a hint of anxiety coupled with a profound sense of melancholy in her eyes. I'm gonna say Ishmael?
걱정하지 마시오, 단테.
Yeah, that sounds like Ishmael.
나도 아직 이해하기는 어려우나 우선 이럴 때는 침착하게 상황을 분석하는 것이.
No. That's Yi Sang. That's Yi Sang. That's a Yi Sang expression, yeah.
내 이놈!
Yes. Credit to them, they picked the best possible, like, body swaps. I want to hear angry Yi Sang. Yi Sang suddenly burst in from the side and bellowed in what I'd imagine his indignant fury would sound like.
내 형상을 뒤집어 쓰고 감히 관리자님의 오른팔자리를 찬탈하려 들다니. 그리고 버릇없이 나의 목소리로 관리자님을 낮잡아 부르지 마라.
Ah, this is magical.
그런 것이 아니오. 오해가 있어, 오티스야.
오해 같은 소리. 간악한 것. 그런 흉계를 내내 마음속에 쥐고 있었나?
Poor Yi Sang. Stop.
단테. 저기 그렉 표정이 계속 안 좋은데 좀 물어봐줘.
Greg's not looking so good.
이놈이 하면 될 것 아닌가?
Even when talking normally, it's still wildly different.
아, 그게 다들 아는 사람들이지만 그거 있잖아. 뭐 들어있는 초콜릿을 먹을 때 뭐가 나올지 몰라서 살짝 초조한 느낌이랄까?
이봐, 말이 심하다고.
Fellas, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is, I got rid of my bug arm. The bad news is, I'm gonna trip over my own hair. Make it stop.
관리자 양반. 뭐? 이렇게 됐어? 나도 뭐가 어떻게 돌아가는지 모르겠네.
I love you, Greg. I like Greg mail. They're fun.
버스에서 잠들었다가 일어나서 처음 본 게 팔뚝을 보고 울적해하는 내 얼굴이었거든.
Accurate.
그게요. 저는 천성이 뱃사람인데
Well, now you're a bug lady.
이런 물과는 상극인 곤충팔이 있으니까.
I don't know, you ever seen a lobster? Crabs and lobsters are basically ocean bugs. I know they're like kind of not as well, don't give me a fucking biology lesson. There are also bugs in the ocean. Greg, I mean, Ishmael mutters with a voice that clearly wished she was anywhere else.
뭐? 적응되면 또 괜찮아져 그게. 나도 처음 거울 볼 때는 구역질을 못 참긴 했는데.
What a good time for Greg.
그거랑 같나요? 애초에 그런 말은 일부러 피했는데 왜 괜히 또 사람 숙연해지게 그런 말을.
To be fair, we've got bigger problems right now.
이런 한심하고 미련한 것들. 고작 몸뚱아리가 바뀌었다고 금방 정신을 못 차리게 되어버리다니.
This is minor issue. I mean, to be fair, Otis has adjusted to being Yi Sang pretty well. She's not fast.
다들 미안하오. 저것은 나의 모습이나 나의 말이 아니오. 이해해 주시게.
We know it would never be you, Yi Sang. We know. Ah. I'm in hell. So this is what he meant by you will embark on a trip to the Inferno, huh? This is where it was all leading up to. Yeah, this is totally in Dante's Inferno. What, haven't you read it? I haven't read Dante's Inferno, by the way. I slumped against the side of the bus, having abandoned hope like the rest of ye who boarded it, and let out a sigh as I clutched my painfully throbbing clock. Man, good thing they remembered the L, huh? I'm going to need some time to gather myself before I even start thinking about a solution. Sometime later.
그래서 파우스트, 네 놈이 추측할 때 이 현상의 원인은 무엇 같나?
Indeed, this will not be a short conversation. No, Don Quixote.
이렇게 시선이 집중되니 조금 부끄럽긴 하군 그래.
She now sounds more like the one who grips Faust.
네 놈에게 안 물었다. 좋아, 그럼 돈 키호테.
Don Quixote.
불났는데.
자식이. 개판이네.
This little fucking tiny twink guy is just like, it's real dog's dinner, isn't it? Everyone one at a time, please. I think I might actually go insane if I hear more than 3 of you talking at once.
추정되는 원인은 어젯밤은 25만 401일에 도시를 지나가는 것이 예정되어 있던 W15H란 유성이 관측되는 날이었습니다.
Wish. Oh yeah, it's all Dante's fault, isn't it? I forgot.
도시의 소문으로는 그 유성을 바라보며 소원을 빌게 되면 희박하지만 그 소원이 이루어진다고 합니다.
And lo, it did.
그런 별도 있었나요?
I'm just trying to picture Heathcliff standing there with his fucking massive bat, muscled, scarred arms. Just stood there like, I don't like it when everyone gets loud. It makes me sad.
우와, 그런 낮은 확률이 이루어지는가요? 낭만적이네요.
Oh, Honglu, of course. Amazing. I want to wait. Where is Honglu? Where is Ryoshu? I should say. I want to see Ryoshu right now.
아니, 그저 클리셰다.
To be fair, he just immediately has the countenance of an absolute badass now. So, huh?
자, 솔직히 고해할 시간을 주지. 어떤 멍청한 놈이 이따위 해괴망측한 소원을 빌어 이 꼬라지를 만들었나?
꼬라지가 좋지 않아. 미안하구려.
Oh, it's so not Yi Sang, is it really?
지금이라도 털어놓는다면 목숨을 3번 잃는 것으로 용서를.
I was about to laugh at how ridiculous that is until I remembered the premise of the game. Which is actually a punishment to Dante as well when you think about it. Actually, it's appropriate because Dante did it, so yeah. I think I'm the one who made the wish. Yeetis, I mean O-sang.
관리자님이시란 말씀입니까?
We're getting new funny shenanigan music. I kind of muttered to myself at how I wish you guys would learn how to be in each other's shoes because everyone just refused to listen to me during our last hunt.
이제 어쩌시게요, 오티스 씨? 관리자님 목이라도 벨 건가요?
Yeah, Otis, you gonna follow through? Having recovered from the initial shock, Ishmael, in Gregor's form, taunted Otis.
에이, 어떻게 그러겠어. 애초에 진짜 그것 때문이라는 보장도 없고.
True, perhaps true, but I'm pretty sure this is all Dante's fault.
근데 관리자 양반, 진짜 뭐 방법 없겠어?
Nope.
저기요, 그레고르 씨, 제 몸으로 담배 피우지 마시라고요.
Yeah, it occurs to me, they're gonna swap back and Ishmael's gonna be like, "Ugh, I've got ash mouth."
안 피워. 그냥 물고만 있는 거야. 불안해서.
Whereas Ryoshu in Honglu's body has not provided anywhere near the same level of courtesy.
이왕 이렇게 된 거 앞으로 쭉 이렇게 살아가 보는 것도 나름의 운치가.
It would be very funny.
야, 돌았냐? 이 약골 도련님 같은 꼬라지로 사는 게 무슨 운치?
I'm not living in the second weakest character's body.
근육 늘었는데.
He has been working out. He had calluses. Now you've got a lot more calluses for what it's worth.
별 수 없군. 다 뒤, 그리고 시계 돌린다.
Seems logical. Hong Le was lighting the 11th cigarette of the day as she reached over her shoulder. Then, realizing that her sword was no longer there, aggressively clicked her tongue. As aggressively as that could sound, anyway.
어이, 검 내놓도록.
You can have your stupid polearm back, but give me my sword. How are you so comfortable with chain smoking in someone else's body?
저는 괜찮답니다. 그런데 이 검 잘 안 뽑히네요.
But yeah, Ryoshu's never unsheathed it, has she? She attacks with the sheath. Does she unsheath? No, I don't think she does unsheath it during her ego attack. Wow, I've butchered that sentence. I don't think she unsheathes it during her ego attack, does she? The whole point is that she fights with her sheath. It's what she used to cut off Hugo's hands and everything.
그 검 뽑을 거면 각오는 해라.
That's amazing because, you know, obviously Honglu with such an angry expression is unprecedented, but also they've still got the Ryoshu glowing eyes thing, but only the jade eye. Because I've heard tales about how, like, oh yeah, like Honglu has a jade eye and like that's one that was like put in his head. But what if that's actually his normal eye? Maybe that would be the reversal of expectation? I don't know. But that is still fucking cool regardless. Ryoshu, in Honglu's appearance, muttered in a low, cold voice at Honglu, who, in Ryoshu's appearance, was trying to unsheath the sword.
나는 류슈한테 찬성.
Yeah. Ma so sweetly raised her hand.
알 것 같긴 한데 어느 쪽 류슈 씨?
그야 지금 류슈지. 좀 더 이렇게 있지 그래? 뭔가 기분 전환도 되는 것 같고.
I don't know. I think we could deal with this for a little bit.
이상하네. 알 것 같았는데.
Not even close.
그것은 뒤바뀐 대상과의 상호 협력적인 동의가 필요하다.
That's true. Everyone would have to agree to it, and they won't.
왜? 메르는 내 몸으로 지내는 거 재미없어?
What a fucking question.
아, 그쪽도 로자라고 해야 하나? 이거 재밌다.
재미의 문제가 아니다. 그저 합당하지 않은.
아니, 그래서 재미가 있냐고 없냐고.
How come I'm the only one who's taking this seriously? Just as my hold to sanity was slowly starting to slip, Don Quixote quietly walked up next to me. You're in big fucking trouble.
우선 베르길리우스 씨와 면담하는 편이 나을 것 같군요.
Probably, yes. I guess he's still back there. What if Vergilius has swapped with Charon, and Charon has swapped with Vergilius? I muttered, looking at the bus's back door.
워낙 희박한 확률이라 여전히 확신할 수는 없지만 제 추측대로 유성이 이 현상의 원인이라면 당신의 능력으로도 이들을 돌이킬 수 없을지 모릅니다.
And that would be a problem, wouldn't it? What? So you're all just stuck like that forever?
공포스러운 예측을 하거나든 말씀하지 않으시는 것이 좋습니다. 단테.
I think she shuddered briefly.
일단 이 상태에서 저는 파우스트, 계절 샤프트에 접속할 수 없습니다.
Which limits her significantly, but also means she acts more like normal Faust now. Oh, so that's what Don Quixote meant with access denied earlier. Yeah.
그 신체의 정보를 데리러 얻어오게 시킬 수도 없는 상태죠.
But you're a blood fiend now, so that's interesting.
그들이 뭐라 조롱할지 뻔히 보이는군요. 아마 수십 년이 지나도 그들은 이 일을 두고두고 화제로 둘 것입니다.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have we embarrassed you in front of the other Fausts?
그리고 저는 그들의 조롱거리로 영구히 박제되는 것을 사용하고 싶군요.
Tough.
그러니 빠른 상황 개선을 위해 제 판단을 들어주시는 것이 합당할 것입니다.
Also, because, you know, Faust is not really violently inclined, as it were, but she might become violently inclined if we don't resolve this swiftly. So you're primarily motivated by not wanting to get teased to all hell. Okay, fine, but I guess that's the only solution. Can you come with me to help translate?
다른 분을 알아보시죠.
Straight up, no. She looks away. She appeared vehemently opposed to the idea of appearing before other people in her current form. Well, okay then. Honglu, can you?
시대. 내가 그딴 걸 할 위인으로 보이나?
No, the real fake Honglu. Sorry, I'm still all mixed up. I meant this Honglu.
네.
Aw. Yeah, let's go. That's when someone all of a sudden kicks the back door open with a loud thud. Hey, look, Charon's there, but she's also over there. What's up with that? Vergilius. Next to him was Charon. He brushed past the sinners who had fallen completely silent in his presence, then slumped down on a seat at the front of the bus. He looks terribly irritated. Does he know what's going on? I guess not. He's not acting any differently from his usual self. I brought, Ryoshu to the front of the bus and began. Vergilius, I don't know if you're aware, but I'll be real and to the point. Something really bad's happened. Man, it's a real mess out here. It's really, really bad.
단테님이 큰일이 났다고 말씀하시네요. 그게 좀 큰일에 진짜 큰일을 더한 만큼의 큰일인 것 같네요.
I wonder if Vergilius would just have a heart attack on the spot to see Ryoshu talking like that. You see what I'm talking about, right? Just listen to the weird way Ryoshu's speaking, like she's smiling and there aren't any dead bodies around.
바로 알 거라고 하시는데요. 근데 저 말투가 이상한가요?
No, this is perfectly normal. Vergilius does not say a word. He stares at me in utter silence as though to goad me to continue, or as though he's just as confused as I am about what's going on. I'm sure it's fine. But it also appeared as though he was trying to test me for something. I began to ramble madly about everything that transpired since I woke up. So, where to begin? It's kind of my fault, maybe, kind of. In a fit of frustration, I thought some stupid wish, or said some stupid wish, doesn't matter, and W something, meteor fell, and the meteor was 250,000 something, and,
죄송해요, 강태님. 무슨 말씀인지.
You need to speak more clearly, Clockhead. Vergilius' expression remains unchanging. He looks up at me with a gaze that is as bone-chilling as ever. But there was something different about him. They have swap bodies, haven't they? Oh no. Ken. There's nothing excluding Vergilius from being a part of this chaos.
사탕 언제 줘?
Oh. No. Why are you doing this to me? Don't do this to me.
강태님?
버스 기사는 단 걸 먹어야 해. 사탕 없이는 부릉부릉.
Dante, you are so fucking dead.
대체 어떤 기가 막힌 소원을 별에 대고 빌었길래 이런 난장판이 벌어지는 겁니까? 그렇게 된 거군요.
Well, we don't have to be scared of Vergilius for the moment, I suppose. Although we don't know how strong Charon is, I suppose.
혹시 사탕 갖고 오셨나요, 카로? 아니, 베르길리우스님?
That would be a good idea. I passed out. Just straight up flopped onto the floor. Sometime later.
왔다. 야, 어떻게 됐어? 돌아갈 방법 찾은 거냐?
I imagine Dante was really hoping that they'd wake up and everything would be fine.
단테, 폭로가 있지. 자꾸 죽살 하자고 말해서 말리느라 진땀 뺐다고.
이 월도로도 가능하다. 대신 일, 격, 필, 쌀은 불.
나리, 이것 좀 보시게. 이만한 흰 머리칼이라면 지난번에 실패한 북부의 사롱공주 코스프레를 높은 퀄리티로 해낼 수 있지 않겠는가?
Oh, incredible.
허가할 수 없습니다.
Absolutely not.
아니, 그게 아니다. 더 가슴을 펴고 당당하게 있어서 외쳐라.
You teaching Yisang to talk like you?
버러지 같은 것들.
Hey, they're getting there. Starting to sound like it.
더 크게.
버러지. 못하겠어.
이 와중에도 꼭 그래야겠나요? 아, 단테. 그래서 베르길리우스 씨는 뭐라고 하셨나요? 너무 조용조용해서 못 들었거든요.
It wasn't great. Ishgor.
위에다가 보고해서 최대한 빠른 시일 내에 복구 방법을 강구하겠다 하셨겠죠? 예?
Would seem logical, but no, that conversation didn't occur.
그건 힘들 것으로 보인다.
It probably isn't.
아니, 왜 힘든데? 좀 구체적으로.
저걸 보세요.
You have to fix me. I'm hideous.
베르길리우스 씨가 뭘 껴안고 있어요.
꼬미인가?
Oh.
카론이 제일 아끼는 인형이지.
I appreciate that Vergilius is actually handling this quite well. He's just like, yeah, Dante's still gonna die though. Does that explain things?
사탕 안 주면 꼬미가 가만 안 둬. 그렇게 말했어.
그게 무슨 소리냐? 가만 안 둔다니 무슨?
오티스 양, 카론 양에게 그렇게 소리치는 것은 좋지 않소.
I would agree. Yes, indeed, we have bigger problems.
꼬리가 누군겐가? 어디 책에 나오는 악역인가?
But they just explained it's a plush.
가만 안 두기는. 야, 누가 누구한테 그딴 말을 해?
You've all lost it.
가만 안 두면 뭐 어쩔 건데?
그러지 마세요. 저희 그러다가 베르길리우스 씨랑 싸워야 할 수도.
Oh yeah, that would go poorly, wouldn't it?
야, 너 내 얼굴로 말 3번 이상 더듬으면 죽여버린다.
Don't make me kill me. I'll do it.
관리자 날이 아무리 그래도 본인은 특색과의 결투는 피하고 싶네.
Yes, thank you, Faust Kyote. I'm working on it, alright?
꼬미를 이루고 있는 주 성분은 면 7%, 합성 섬유 3%, 목화섬 90%이지만 실제 전투 상황에 놓였을 때의 물리력은 그저 솜방망이라고 단정지을 수는 없다.
What is this utter brain-dead conversation we've started having?
특히 여러 번 꿰맨 흔적은 전투 경험이 적지 않다는 것을 뒷받침한다.
어머, 베르. 이렇게 보니까 너무 귀엽다.
That seems unwise.
돌.
It is utter chaos.
모조리 해치우면 모조리 돌아온다고 하시네요.
I mean, to be fair, Ryoshu might have a point. Just kill everyone, turn the clock, and then everything's fine. But also everything might not be fine, so I don't know.
아니, 왜 본인의 소중한 배지들을 모조리 뜯어내는 것인가? 전투시, 그게 무슨? 적어도 생채기가 안 나게 조심히.
Ah, holy shit.
단테님이 앓는 소리를 내셔요. 이전엔 그런 적 없으셨는데.
I agree, it was pretty unusual.
어딘가 아픈 곳이 있는 것이오. 단테.
No, not even slightly.
사탕.
No candy.
저 녀석 전투를 준비하는 모양새다.
Is this actually going to be an encounter? Surely not. What can we do?
방법이 그 외에는 없는지를 묻고 있네요. 단테가.
I don't know, Vergilius is being pretty quiet.
베르 길리우스. 알다시피 카로는 글라디우스의 사용법을 모른다. 전투 경험도 없다고 봐도 무방하지.
But she is still in the body of someone incredibly powerful.
나의 몸이라고 한들 이것만으로 이 녀석들에게는 큰 메리트다.
Are we actually doing this?
쉽지는 않겠지만 나를 이겨볼 수도 있겠지.
Very good.
다만 그런 일이 일어났더라도 이 일을 부풀려 붉은 시선을 이겼다느니
Even a toot.
그런 머저리 같은 헛소리가 버스 안에 조금이라도 도는 낌새가 보인다면 그 대가를 똑똑히 치르게 해주겠다.
Yeah. Charon's eyes burned with a threatening aura. It was almost as though her eyes had turned red. I think I heard someone indignantly click their tongue, but we decided to disregard that.
꼼이 화났어.
Why are you attacking us?
버스 기사 파업이야.
We can go on strike, that's fine, but we don't have to fight.
아니, 진짜 이렇게 특색과 싸운다고요? 애초에 싸워서 뭐가 바뀐다고?
Somehow it will, but logically it wouldn't.
이봐, 지금 그렇게 앞뒤 따질 상황은 아닌 것 같은데.
I guess so.
너희들 전원 하차.
Off the bus. Oh, are we actually doing combat? Is that actually happening? Is this actually what we're doing? Are we actually fighting? Oh god. And she has a little teddy bear. And These people are all actually how they are now. These are unique identities.
관리자님.
Oh my god. Do that again.
네, 관리자님.
That's amazing. Deflect, end stop stab.
관리자 나리.
That's amazing.
웬만하면 원래대로 돌아가고 대화시죠, 단테.
Oh yeah. In deployment order inflicts candy against one enemy without candy. Where's the candy? Gain a certain amount of shield that lasts for the duration of the encounter. Turn ends when the shield is broken. Okay. Unbreakable coin. No candy. No candy. Okay, we don't even know what these are gonna do. So we'll start with deflect, I suppose. That seems okay there. And oh boy. Galloping tilt would be a good one to win. And upward slash. Okay, give it a go. I dare say. Oh, you did it. Very good. Oh no. Oh, wow. Oh, ah. It's actually... Oh no, it's not using the same moveset because his defensive stance is hugging the teddy bear.
그 정도 인원으로 역부족일 거라 생각하는데 말입니다, 단테.
I agree. Look at Maso.
관리자님. 비슷했어?
She actually pretends to be him for a moment as well.
관리자님. 비슷했어?
God, the voice actors must have had fun with this.
아, 단테님. 네, 최선을 다해볼게요.
And they actually have their own ego attacks. Like the originals. So she has Land of they still Land of Illusion. And you still have Sacred. Please let me use some of these, I beg you. We need to keep them off of Otis at least. This is gonna get confusing quickly. Oh dear. Please do well. Good.
아하, 방망이처럼 휘두르는 게 편하군요.
This is magical. This is absolutely magical. Because when it introduced the idea, like, oh yeah, we're gonna make them body swap, you know, the moment the wish thing happened, I was kind of, oh my god, that's funny. Wow. I was fairly, blasé about the idea. It's like, oh sure, we're gonna have some silly dialogue, but they really sold it.
노력해보시죠, 단테.
It's like the paralysis, and then Rodeo should be able to land the hit. Hopefully that'll offset to prevent the clash power up, and that should be fine. I don't know. Yeah, it seems to have worked.
칼날이 짧군.
네가 숨겼지.
This sure is a whole thing. I don't know. I don't know how to react. We're just here. I have no idea how much shield Charon has. Oh boy.
그 자리에서 고기 떡니가 되지 않은 것이 가상하군.
Oof. The sinking will be helpful at least. Paralysis, which will allow Rodeo to win. There we go. Ouch.
있는 대로 다 끌어와야 할 겁니다, 단테. 이 이상 지휘해본 적이 없다고 하더라도.
So are we beginning to approach the concept of like, hey, there might be fights in the future, maybe even in Canto 8. I think we're coming up to Canto 8, where you can actually command all of the sinners. Like you'll have a 12-person side of the field, because that's what we're currently doing. Offset that. You're obviously going to get to swing for free, so pick something useful, I suppose.
전투에 지장은 없을 겁니다, 관리자님.
관리자 양반. 뭘 들고 있는데 영 안 툭하네.
That's a great stance for Ishmael, not Ishmael.
네. 듣고 있어요.
I don't even know what to say. It's all just amazing. It's all just very good. I like it a lot. They pulled it off very well. It's really funny. We got any decent clash moves? Well, a lot of these people don't have high SP. That's a little awkward. That's got high potential though. Give it a go. Bat Bash, perhaps? We don't have any ego, sadly. All right, Greg Mel, you'll have to go for it, and you do a swing, and then actually have Greg Mel do that, and that'll be fine. Unless it won't be, I don't know. We've got a bunch of sagging people right now, so we just have to do the best we can. Good. Worked out.
어깨가 쑤시는데? 이런 걸 자꾸 왜 보냈구만?
We're doing surprisingly well, despite getting countered constantly. Oh, what the fuck? That was amazing. I think she is running out of shield though.
주먹 느낌이
Nice.
훨씬 착착 감기는데?
She only did 2 swings. Ah. Vroom. Vroom vroom. Gain clash power equal to number of identities with candy. I think we're doomed. Probably. Probably doomed. Slide. It's unopposed. Okay, well it won't make a difference then. Go for it, lads. You can do it. Oh no. It was all a bad dream, wasn't it? Where? I recall Mephistopheles rushing towards us in a speed that would definitely have crushed our bones, but...
뭐야 시계 대가리? 왜 이렇게 꾀꾀거려? 또 머리 터질 것 같냐?
It was in the dream, if I remember correctly. Heathcliff! Heathcliff, it is you, right?
뭐야? 뭔데 이리 징그럽게? 저리 안 가?
He is Heathcliff.
관리자님, 깨어나셨네요. 한참을 안 일어나셔서 다들 걱정했어요.
That was all a fever dream whilst Dante was knocked unconscious during that fight, I guess.
대만철.
I don't know what that means.
태연만 잘 돌아가면 그만이라고 하시네요.
As long as the clock turns.
파우스트 양이 이상이 없다는 소견을 내어주기 전까지는 다들 걱정이 많았어, 단테.
Thank you, Yi-sang. You're a good egg. You should shout more.
맞아. 이대로 영원히 자는 줄 알았다고.
Thank you, Rhodey. You made a marvelous maso.
단테님, 시침이 유난히 바르르 떠는 것 같은데요? 괜찮으신가요?
No.
이거 호헨하임 씨에게 한번 검사해달라고 해야 하는 거 아니에요?
I don't want to fight another distortion.
파우스트가 이미 조치를 마쳤습니다. 그자가 아니어도 충분히 해결할 수 있을 것 같습니다만.
I could literally have all my limbs cut off and Faust would be like, this is not something that requires his assistance.
관리자다니. 미처 그대에게 투입 화폐를 예상하지 못했네. 이 소홀했어.
I'm just glad you're you.
기존보다 관리자님의 위치를 더 후방으로 배치하는 것이 후일의 위험 요소를 배제할 수 있을 것 같다.
Indeed. Imagine if this had happened during Canto 7. During the fight with Don Quixote.
그래. 너무 적극적으로 해도 다쳐, 관리자 양반. 쉬엄쉬엄 하자고.
Oh, thank you, Greg.
이 오티스의 불찰이 매우 큽니다. 제가 이렇게 허리를 숙일 테니
Allow me to bow. Guys, I think I like us exactly as we are right now. Huh? Especially you, Virgilius.
감격한 듯한 찌각거림이군요, 단테.
I'm still surprised you can figure that out.
저로서는 시침과 분침을 씁쓸한 마음으로 떼어내지 않을 수 있어 다행이긴 합니다.
I agree. Once this tearful reunion was complete, I stepped off the bus to do some stretches. It was so vivid.
별은 언제나 반짝반짝.
That's enough out of you, Caron.
내 피도 별처럼 반짝반짝.
I turned around to see Caron busily cleaning the bus as always. Caron, I don't know where she got it, but she was happily sucking on a candy. I wanted to ask her if Achilles had given it to her, but there wasn't anyone around to be a translator for me. I decided to return my gaze toward the night sky. Karen? Huh? Her odd comment lingered there for a while. But the night sky held its silence, a quiet protest of innocence. That was fucking sick. And that was like, well, I've been sat here for roughly an hour. To be fair, I had to keep stopping because planes kept flying overhead. But just what the fuck is that? Open to receive 401 free lunacy. Bang in. Thank you, Comey. That was basically like an hour's worth of content for free, just on April. I almost said Valentine's for some reason. On April Fool's, just for the sake of it. How delightful. What a nice thing to do. What a cool thing for Project Moon to do. That was a lot of fun. That was very cool. I was initially planning to do some more of the Intervallo after that, but that went on way longer than I was expecting, so I think I'm just going to keep this as its own self-contained thing, but that was really fun. Getting to see the voice actors just kind of flex their muscles a bit and play as everyone else, or play as other characters, was really enjoyable. I think my favorite... Oh, it's hard to pick favorites. Otis and Yi-Sang changing places was great. Merceau and Rhodia changing places was great. Heathcliff and Sinclair was all right. Don't get me wrong, the voice actors did a great job, but once you get over the initial thing of like, oh, the angry person's now the little person and vice versa, it kind of petered out. But it felt like a lot of the other swaps had a lot of mileage to them, like Rhodia and Merceau, but also Honglu and Ryoshu had a lot of mileage going. Don Quixote and Faust was a lot of fun, and there were lore implications, which are now, of course, meaningless because it was quote-unquote a dream, but also not. But that was a lot of fun. I really liked that. That was enjoyable. They put a lot of effort into that. They animated... Well, they drew, like, unique fucking facial expressions and stuff for the sinners, which was greatly appreciated, and then even animated their identities completely differently to be, like, to line up with their new personalities and stuff, and made a whole silly combat encounter out of it, and let you command 12 sinners, which is ridiculous, and it's probably nothing. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was just for the sake of it, and they're not actually planning to run battles with 12 sinners in them. But if they do, if that is a sign of that, that'd be pretty exciting. But we have to remember, of course, that this is a fucking April Fool's thingy, so don't take anything done here with any kind of seriousness, not even game mechanics. But cool, fun, enjoyable, like that a lot. Good job, guys, that was enjoyable. That was fun. That was worth taking a break from nocturnal sweeping for. But yeah, that's all for today, friends. That was nice. I like that. That was refreshing. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to our members and patrons: Miscreant, Rocky Riku, Crescent, Tony the Horse, Cryolytic, Lyle the Hexire, Abyssalangi, Lanthelion, Gage Donaldson, Hotcherman, Saga, Jack, the Elf Lord, Ninja Dog, Ember Fox, Grand Captain General Peace, Meanbag Beanbag Turtle, Malignant Humor, Cuds, Kane of Samaria, Poe, Portrait Lebrec, Lifesteal, Mega Mr. Z-Man, Unclever Names, Summercat, Flanny, Painter Dragoon, Lip Potatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Moa, Heartman, Herrick J, Dresso, Sion Distance, Lol, Etherbin, Linky, Xeon Cedar, Bimbort, Alkia, Honeydew, Sweet Baby Red, Jessica T, Plutonium Pie, Jimmy Ghost, Lepalawai, K-Bob, Magic Howl, The Frostbite, Monsoon, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on YouTube and on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. Now, that was a good time. I gotta be honest, I came into it thinking like, oh, everyone's told me to do this and like, whatever. You know, I heard about the last one. I think Vergilius had a horse head or something. I don't know. I didn't think it'd be bad by any stretch, but I was like, okay, it's just gonna be some silly, goofy shit. We'll get through it. But it was some silly, goofy shit. Let's not pretend it wasn't, but a lot more effort went into it than I expected, which I greatly appreciate. I didn't see the last April Fool's event, so I had no real foundation for what to expect, but I wasn't expecting much, and I ended up getting a lot more than I expected, so that's really cool. And it makes me continue to appreciate Project Moon for what they do. I think they've got some real soul in them as like developers and stuff and writers and whatnot, and I appreciate it. Something like that is very fun, but I'm rambling now. There's no need for this. Thank you so much for watching, and whatever happens next time, and we'll be back to Nocturnal Sweeping. The sweeping will come soon. Hope I see you there. Doodles. Goodbye.